So, hey everybody, I'm Heather, and this is, I guess I make a vlog now. I've been watching all my blogger friends this week do the accent vlog where you say a bunch of words and it sort of shows what you sound like, where you're from. As y'all know, I'm from Kentucky, go Cats, and you'll never, mistake me for not being from Kentucky. I grew up in the far, far eastern part of the state, in the Appalachian Mountains. I was very rural, very country. I went to school in Lexington. I did both my undergrad and my grad work there, Lexington is very southern, but the accent is a little more clipped and proper than it would be, out in the country. I spent several years in Louisville, which is a far more Midwestern city. It's, it basically juts up onto Indiana, and it does. There's a more Midwestern. You sound more like you're from Indy. You talk faster. You move faster. And, I worked there for years, and it probably picked up on me some. So, I lived in Nashville for a couple of years, but I never really felt like any sort of farther south Tennessee accent picked up on me, so I talk like I'm from Kentucky. So anyway, I've enjoyed watching my favorite bloggers do these accent blogs, and I thought I'd do one myself. So here we go. The first thing you do is you read a group of words so everybody can see sort of how you pronounce things. Say the following words: ant, root, wash, oil, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, sure, data, ruin, crayon, toilet, Norlands, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, coughed. And now we answer some questions. What's it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? That's papering. What's the bug called that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I think that's a woolly worm. I don't know. A lot of people have answered that as a roly-poly, and I don't know what a roly-poly is. Bubbly carbonated drink. I'm from the country. It's pop. A lot of times I will call it by its trade name. This is Diet Coke, so I'll call it Diet Coke. But I was raised that you drink pop. Gym shoes are tennis shoes, and I don't play tennis. I don't like tennis, but it doesn't matter. Cross trainers, running shoes, whatever, they're tennis shoes. To address a group of people, I usually say y'all. Sometimes I'll say you all. I find that the farther north in Kentucky you go, you hear more of you all. The kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs, that's a daddy long legs. They're gross, and I don't know why we gotta talk about them. I call my grandparents, I call them Nan and Poppy. As a general rule, if you live out in the country, your grandparents are your mama and your papa. The wheel contraption in which you carry groceries to the grocery store, that's a shopping cart. I like my friend Megan over at Pretty and Pink Megan. I don't have any idea. I've never heard of this, what you call it when the rain falls while the sun's shining. I've never heard a word for that. It's when you look for a rainbow. The thing you use to change the TV channel is a remote control. So anyway, that's been a lot of fun. I love hearing everybody's accents. I think it's been funny to hear people say, oh, I don't have an accent, because I think most of us have some sort of regional diction, and it's been fun to see how people talk and if you sound like where you're from. So, and I think, again, I sound like I'm from Kentucky. That isn't a big surprise. So anyway, y'all have a great Friday. Have a great Labor Day weekend. Watch some college football. It's back. The Cats won this week. See ya.